Hello, Dean M. How are you this morning? Thank you very much, Noob Gamer Guy. Once again, of course, welcome to High Noon with Vermin Supreme. Good morning, Craig Harris. How you doing? Thank you, Dean. You're very kind to say so. Welcome once again to High Noon with Vermin Supreme. Another sedate episode. All right, Mom found the poop sock. Sorry to hear that, I guess, unless you wanted her to find it. I don't even know what that means. Must be some sort of meme or weird nonsense like that. Whoa, look at all these comments just coming in. As many people there as there are comments. Here's the boot, Anthony. How you doing? Tony Johnson, it is Saturday. Don't forget it. I hope you didn't go to school or work under the mistaken assumption that it was some other day of the week or church, maybe. Frog Sap, how are you? Good to see your name and icon on my little television screen here on my telephone. iPhone, Apple wants to send me an update. However, my goodness, I don't want them scanning all my photographs. Not that there's anything sketchy on there. If you're not afraid, well, why don't you do it? Fuck. Goddamn privacy. How heavy is the boot? Not too heavy, but heavy is the head that wears the boot. Or heavy is the boot that wears the head. I'm not sure what that Shakespeare quote is exactly. Good morning, everybody. Hope your week was beautiful. Hope it's sunny and shiny where you are, or rainy if that's what you like. Punit, tripping. Good for you, I guess. It's a little early in the day, but maybe it's not too early where you are. But sometimes you want to be tripping balls early in the morning. That's true. Heather B, thank you for it. Appreciate it. Hail, not Heil, of course. Otherwise, I would have jumped in your shit. Hello, Mercedes Lip. However you miss, Mercedes, it's good to see you. Missing you too. Thinking of you often, or at least whenever you pass on my screen on the internet. Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Yeah. So anyway, just another sedate Saturday here. Nothing much going on. It's just another day in the woods. I can see the sun is shining on my beard. I hope it doesn't get too hot. It is a little warm here today. I hope it's warm enough where you are, but not too warm. But things change, and we've got no control over the weather. Climate, maybe, but weather, no. So I might have to change my location one of these weeks as the sun comes by, or the leaves fall down, or what the fuck ever. Anyway, I've done my morning social media scan, and nothing gets the blood boiling other than all that fucking nonsense and bullshit and fucking horrible people and horrible news. There's something about all that horrible news and horrible people and nonsense that really gets you a little fucking worked up. If you're anything like me, sometimes you just gotta turn it off because it's just bullshit. And of course, for that very reason, this show is about nice people like you and good things and non-news. It's why it's not a political show. It's why I don't do political podcasts these days. And it's just fucking too much bullshit, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can still be an activist. You can still be active, and you can still certainly attempt to affect the political realm by doing stuff and preempting it. And today is like a day. Today is like a day. Thanks for asking, Punit Sarika. My day looks a little bit like this, I guess. I cleaned out the bottom of the fridge, a weekly chore where the water seems to collect. And you gotta mop it up and wring it out and take out the drawers and put them back and let it all start over again. I cleaned up the microwave because that was looking a little icky and smelly, so I boiled up the vinegar in it and wiped that down. And hey, Zamats, I guess, or Exabats, or hey, Anyway, we're live. It's a show. It's a live show. Anything could happen, but let me assure you, not much will. Because it's just a fucking chill, fucking sedate fucking time where I turn on the camera and talk to you, the viewer. It is high noon here on the eastern seaboard, and I will be getting high soon. But first, a little more coffee. It's been a week where I guess I had a little stomach virus. TMI, you don't want to hear about it, don't want to know about it. So why do I mention it? Don't know. Anyway, almost back to normal baseline or something. So that's good. That's good. So what's new with you? Nothing much new with me. Just another fucking week went by. It's amazing how fast they do go by and how much nothing happens. Cool Drones, how are you today? Good morning to you. Oh, Zach, well, I hope that passes. I hope that passes and things go your way and that your stool solidifies soon. Thank you, Imodium AD. Whoa, Cool Drones, drinking the Mad Dog 2020. It's a little early in the morning. I don't know where the fuck you are or why you're drinking so early, but some people do. Some people do. But once again, of course, if you find that alcohol is affecting your life in a negative fashion, see what you can do about it. Talk to your friends and family, and there are certainly resources to help you on that. Now, of course, if it's just recreational and it's just fun, that is all good. I mean, I'm not against. Oh, geez, Cool Drones. Well, I guess I'm happy to hear that you're comfortable with it, and on the other hand, it can be a dangerous drug. And once again, I'm all about free will and all that responsibility. But please be aware of how your excessive drinking may affect your friends and family. And for those reasons alone, you might want to consider changing things in your life. I don't know. I mean, it's not really none of my business, I suppose, but this is the show where your comments are the prompts, and that prompted me to suggest that. Not having a party? Oh, well, I mean, if she's 3, maybe she doesn't even know. That's the thing about 3 years old. If you don't tell them it's their damn birthday, I don't think they're going to be ticking the calendar to confirm or deny. So that's a good thing about being 3. You just don't know and you don't care unless somebody tells you and gets you all pumped up and excited. Yeah, weed is good. Weed is definitely preferable to alcohol in a lot of instances. I think it's a lot less dangerous. Drew C249, indeed, gingivitis has definitely negatively impacted America and the teeth and fucking these mosquitoes or something else. Dean M, am I going to run in 2024? Once again, I would say it's undoubtedly a fact that I will be running in one capacity or another, or saying that I'm running, or being pretending to be running, or maybe actually running. It's really difficult to predict the future currently, here in the past, but you can bet on it. Like I say, it just depends what kind of campaign it will be. Will I be seeking the Libertarian Party nomination, or will I be pretending to and just to fuck with the Libertarian Party people running for president some more? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, Cool Drones. I mean, you'll know. I mean, generally, I think most people who drink to excess probably know that they got a problem, and it's just a matter of being responsible enough to try and figure it out and not get all, be objective about it and not defensive, and realizing the impact that it has on those around you and those who love you, all that stuff. Johan Rublin, opinions on Wall Street corruption. I'll say I'm against it. Interesting tip there, Craig Harris. I'll have to look into that. Ha 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 ha. Mercedes, she wants a cow. Well, cows are sort of like ponies. I guess they produce more milk, for sure. Play-Doh Gaming 23, why aren't I the president yet? Once again, of course, I believe that upcoming comment on in what dimension you're in is accurate. I think there's a lot of reasons why I'm not the president. And the fact that I don't give that much of a fuck is probably a big one. Alright. Scanning slowly. Slowly scrolling. Jogging, no just. So jogging says DMM. I guess so. I don't even know what that was. A thing. Punit Sarika. What would I have chosen if not the hat boot? I've worn different things on my head. Of course, it's just that this is my 10-year meme-anniversary. Of course, it's been about 10 years since I became a full-on meme, and it was mainly because of the boot on the head, and I guess I'm a little attached to it, and people are attached to it, and of course, it is well, it's not a trademarked, but it's just a look, I guess. It's what people know me as and for, and you know, I used to wear different things. I guess a backwards devil mask was what I was wearing there for quite a while during protests and events, and it made me look like I had horns, and it was definitely a fun look. I enjoyed it, but the boot's the thing. That's what people know and love, and whatever it is, getting a little warm, I suppose. Boy. K Street. I've campaigned on K Street, and K Street is definitely a place that if you want to screw with lobbyists and run into lobbyists and you're in DC, that's definitely a good location to screw around with lobbyists, because you can be damn sure that there's going to be a lot of lobbyists all over the place. Whoa. Mercedes, that's a very good question. What dimension is this? What are the dimensions of my boot? I don't know. A boot this big? Sa underline Snow asking if I have any life advice. Nah, not really. Not just yet. Ask me some other time. Maybe I will, maybe I don't. What happened? Did it get darker in here, or is that just my screen? I don't know. Opinions in the current state on the media? Whatever. I can see that I'm not really into ranting and raving about any particular subject today, but I guess that's why this is not a political podcast. It's just why sometimes I talk about it, but obviously I'm not too inspired today. Haven't had enough coffee, maybe. Yes, Joanne Rublin, I do have some connections with the Monster Raving Loony Party out there in England, and the Rhinoceros Party up in Canada. A couple beautiful satirical political parties that have certainly made their point by taking the piss out of, as you Brits may say, politics, and by having fun. Red Roach, yes, the glitter bomb incident was indeed the moment that I went viral, and shortly thereafter I became a meme. I just believe that was December 19th, and we'll be having a big meme-anniversary celebration this year, and we'll have all sorts of big meme-anniversary related events, I guess, and stuff like that. I hope I'll have be able to reconnect with old Randall Terry there, and maybe throw stuff at him, or maybe he can throw stuff at me. It's hard to say. Interview the moderator of the event, and things like that. Or not. You know, the fuck do I care? Ain't got no media empire that's dependent on creating such incredible content. Could have happened, didn't happen. Well, Cool Drones asking me about my part of the Church of Euthanasia. got a little played out on it, and the thing sort of fell apart really after a while, and certainly after that woman did in fact kill herself and leaving the browser open to it. But it was a pretty exciting time, which I've had to denounce during the Libertarian Party election, of course. I was being attacked quite steadily and readily and viciously for my affiliation with that particular tasteless performance art group. But it was very formative at that time for me as a relatively young person. It gave me an outlet for some very dark humor. It gave me a place to really be very, somewhat horrible and obnoxious to the fundamentalists. It was primarily for that purpose that it existed, and freaking out the squares, which is something that is always enjoyable. And so, I'm still sort of in touch with Pastor Kim and Chrissy every so often. Rarely, I guess, but, we're still on good terms. Reverend Corder was certainly a misanthrope, I think, in real life, and I think most everybody else was sort of along for the yucks. Man, starting to sweat out today. It is getting a little hot and sweaty. I hope you are hot and sweaty too. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, Sarah Brazo, how you doing? Good to see you. It was pretty fun seeing you in real life, as it were, the other week there. Mercedes. Yes. Mercedes, are you telling me that you have not seen the documentaries based on my activism in life? If so, you should definitely look up Who is Vermin Supreme? Who is Vermin Supreme was the documentary made in about 2013, 2014, based on my career up to that point. Check it out. I believe it's on Vimeo still. You might want to watch that. I highly recommend it. It's a feature-length documentary. Makes me look like a folk hero a little bit, but I guess there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. It's a beautiful and touching and moving documentary. It hits a lot of notes. It's funny and poignant, and it's a lot of things. And I would say that if you have not seen Who is Vermin Supreme, I think it's still on Vimeo. You should check it out. Also, the sequel, This is Vermin Supreme, is the Rod Webber film. Steve Derrick made the first movie, and Rod Webber made the second movie. And the second movie, This is Vermin Supreme, which may or may not be available on Vimeo, is going to be released or distributed in the near future. There is a distributor that is in the process of actually gonna distribute that shit. So you might be able to watch it on some sort of format because they'll be showing it, and you'll be able to watch it. And that one covers the 2016 campaign quite extensively. Actually, that one's not going to be distributed, and that one may still be available on Vimeo. This is Vermin Supreme on Vimeo. Let me know. Take a quick Google look, will you? Let me know if it's still on there. This is Vermin Supreme. And the new-ish documentary Dumpster Fire 2020, also by Rod Webber, features a good chunk of me, of the campaign up until the COVID thing. And that's pretty much when I dropped out of sight. And so it is what it is. But up to that point in that documentary, I'm all over it. More coffee. So yeah, let's see. Green Steven, thank you. Thanks for the love. I accept it. I appreciate it. It's very nice. Dan Kuliko, question: can one from where you're from grow unlimited cannabis and give it out for free, and give out the amount of weed based on the level of contribution? In Massachusetts, where I'm at, we can grow, we can possess 6 flowering plants at any given time, 12 per household. And yes, you can't sell it. You can give it away, and do love to do that. Wow, I'm getting behind in the comments, but we'll see. We'll keep going. You've been T-rolled. I'm glad you're not working today. I'm glad you have some time off, and I'm glad that you're spending a little bit of time with us here today. Good morning, fellow statists. Finally able to catch a stream. Versus the Supreme is telling us how we can better obey authoritarian government. We don't need roads after all. Not worth the ponies. You just need, like, trails. Or you just need the acid to see the trails. Woo, I'm seeing trails. Like that. Yeah, I'm vaccinated. Whatever. Okay. Bob Dole, I'm assuming. And I did meet Bob Dole once up in New Hampshire when he was running for president in 1996. And Bob Dole had a good answer. I asked him if he supported mandatory toothbrushing. And Bob Dole responded, yes, as long as it's locally controlled, which I thought was a very good answer, very consistent, and he did not miss a beat. And I followed up with a question about what he would do about the weather, which was, of course, my proto climate change question back in '96. And he responded that he would pray for good weather on Election Day. So that is my Bob Dole story. I wish we had a picture to document it or video, but we didn't have that technology back in those days, or else we'd have to colorize it if we did. Let's see. Ate some Fruity Pebbles. Good for you, Drew C249. Fruity Pebbles are a fruity snack, and I like the way they turn the milk a weird color with all the food dye. Thank you, Green Steven, for your vote. Freak the squares, Red Roach, indeed. Let's see. Do I get a cut? I was getting a cut of the Who is Vermin Supreme for a while. And I think that the other ones, if they ever make money, yeah, the filmmakers would kick me down, and that's pretty good. I get cuts of other things, though. But, you know, I'm a working guy, so I'm good. Okay, Dan Kuliku, what's the difference between libertarians, independents, and Green Party? I don't know if there's a comma there. I'm not sure I fully understand it. But I will point out that the Democratic Socialists of America have a Libertarian Socialist Caucus, as does the Libertarian Party. And I'm not really sure what to make of that information, other than there is a potential overlap of Libertarian Socialists. And I don't know about the Green Party's I haven't been there. But in 1990-something, I was at the first ever North American Green Conference, for what that was worth. And that was definitely a shit show, to be sure. Whoa. Ha ha ha, Craig Harris, I like it. Don't sweat the petty, pet the sweaty. Very clever, very, very funny. Thank you. Giggle me up today. Cool Drones, don't understand your question. Thank you very much. Propaganda Live, how you doing? Monster Tomatoes. Monster Tomatoes! Monster Tomatoes! Monster Tomatoes! Monster Tomatoes! Did you ever see the movie Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Speaking of Monster Tomatoes, Tony Johnson. It's worthwhile if you like stupid movie. It's right up there with Attack of the Killer Clowns, but with a lot more tomatoes. All right, kicking in the Mariah Alexander on the cannabinoid receptors. That's fantastic. I'll be receiving the cannabis molecules very shortly. Non-Euclidean boot? Yes, I have. Thank you, Strobel, for asking. I will keep up with the times. Let's see. Dan Kuliko. Hey, Mr. Supreme, what was that documentary that you did that you wanted, that you offered Mayor Giuliani a clown nose? Just type, I would say type in the words Rudy Giuliani and Vermin Supreme. It should pop right up. That was documented by, the hell, I thought it was a tick. I guess it's not a tick. Yeah, look it up. It's got to be there. Unless Flux Rostrum took down his channel. I suppose that's a weird possibility. I guess I should look that up there and download that shit, man, because that was pretty wacky. Got totally manhandled by his security a little bit, and it had that slow motion segment where you could see them work in complete harmony and unison as his three security goons messed with me. Let's see. Go scrolling back. Who is Vermin Supreme? Well, $3.99. It's worth it. That's worth it. That's short money. You should definitely check that out. Definitely watch it, pal. Yeah, I know he almost put it up free on YouTube, but then there's a possibility that we might be able to get it distributed at some point in the future past. So there is that. So yeah, watch that movie. It's worth $4. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. That yeah. All right. Well, it doesn't quite stay on. Doesn't quite feel as good. Looks more like a wizard hat, though, almost, doesn't it? But all right, got my head on straight. That's important. Okay, I think I'd better smoke weed soon. I guess I better finish up my coffee here and get this party started, people. It is high noon with Vermin Supreme. I'm Vermin Supreme, and we should really be getting high. I'm appreciating all your comments, but I seem to be distracted because there's so many comments coming in. And of course, that's the whole gist of this stupid little thing that we do on Saturdays. I read your comments, and that's the only thing that keeps it going. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here with my thumb up my ass, which would be a pretty good show, I guess, of its own. Connor Wilson, catch it. Sarah Brazo, that is very disturbing. On the other hand, I'm glad they didn't fucking nail your ass to the wall for having weed, fuckers. Yeah, wait a minute, I thought weed was sort of, what is it, medical was legal in Michigan, but what the fuck, fuckers. Louisiana, is Bob Dole even still alive? I don't know, that's a good question, dead or alive, and if I haven't been in touch with him for a long time. Fun note aside, also in '96, I sent $100 to the state of Kansas to be put on the ballot in their primary, and then they canceled their primary. Fuckers. I'm referring to the cops, of course. Hello, John Doe. How are you? Dan Kuliko, you could be a dinosaur. Spike Cohen, my running mate back in 2020, or would be a running mate in 2020, took his name Spike from the little dinosaur character in My Little Ponies. And I think he still identifies as Spike to this day. Ralph Nader, I've met Ralph Nader back in '92. Seems like a nice enough guy. He really got what I was doing. He enjoyed what I was doing. In the documentary, Why Can't I Be President, which may or may not still be available on the internet, he said some good things about me, which we used in some other documentary, I think. So, yeah. Have I ever encountered a UFO? I think I saw something like that fly over a golf course once when I was a kid, but no, I don't need to go into it. It wasn't. It was just looked like a big blimp or something. I didn't know what the hell it was. Let's see. Adventure Galaxy Gaming. Does Vermin Supreme believe in God? I do not believe in the God as commonly understood by the Christians. No. I guess I'm mildly agnostic on it because there's no proof one way or another, but whatever. I think I was an atheist for a while, but I think I can be well a rationalist. Not so much an atheist, more of a rationalist. I don't like to believe in the supernatural, but on the other hand, I can convince myself that supernatural things are covered by natural phenomenon, interdimensional beings. Like I don't believe in ghosts, but maybe interdimensional beings are real and crossing through dimensions, and you think that's a ghost. So I didn't know. And ultimately, okay, oh geez. All right, can we get high yet? Fuck yes, let's do it, people. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Enough waiting. Enough of this waiting game. Let's fucking smoke some goddamn weed. All right, people. Get the fucking weed party started, man. That's the only reason I tune into this shit. Just remember, friends, when you drink alcohol alone, you're probably an alcoholic. But if you smoke weed alone, that's totally okay. All depends what you're asking. Do I snort like that? Is that what you're asking me? Lessons with Bryce. Snort like that. Okay. Here. Oh. Hi, everybody. It's Glass Vermin. How are you today? Oh, yeah, we're going to have some fun, man. Got the weed in my belly. And it's almost time to fire it up. You'll notice if you look closely that the megaphone broke off. It did. I had it in my pocket with another thing, and it knocked it off, apparently. So it goes. Here we go. Are you ready? Is everybody ready? Y'all ready? Okay. Everybody got your weed? Okay. All right, let's do this thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, it hurts my head when I cough sometimes. I think I got some vertebrae issues. All right, we're burning with vermin now. We're happening. High noon. Smoking the devil's lettuce. Okay. Oh, Jeffrey Ginn, demolition derbies are so cool. They're so much fun. I mean, yeah, granted, they're probably like waste of resources and all, but they're so much fun. I saw a demolition derby with combines once in Michigan. That was a lot of fun. It was a county fair, and it was really nice. It was a demolition derby, and like they were getting ready for the next act, which was another demolition derby, and they're like all out in the field, and there's tow trucks and there's torches and things are on fire, and then they roll up this flatbed and with these girls in prom dresses who were vying to be the bean queen. It was very super cool, and it was definitely small town Michigan, and it was like, wow, check out those girls in the prom dress vying to be the Bean Queen with this carnage and post-apocalyptic demolition derby detritus occurring behind them. It was really beautiful, beautiful thing. Um, and one thing that I've always wanted to do up in the New Hampshire primaries is get the various presidential campaigns to sponsor demolition derby cars with the big head of their candidate on the cars, and then all the candidates could like smash into one another. I thought that would be pretty damn funny. All right, let's go. Euban, I don't know about the Free Eric Brandt movement, but you send me a link sometime on the Twitter, and I'll share it for sure. Banana Jones, what's my opinion on welfare? It's money better spent than on the military, let's say. I mean, I'm more on helping people who might need it than I am those who don't. So once again, of course, as a libertarian, oh, the welfare state, no bad, no bad, no bad. However, let's be real. I mean, and food stamps are a boondoggle for the agribiz, but they also help people eat. And so I'm not going to give you my official opinion, just some random thoughts. Social programs are, I believe we should use the social safety net to catch the poor people. Okay. Jeffrey again, taxation is theft. Yes, but yes, no but. Theft is theft. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Michael, do I make moonshine? No, I do not. We made wine for a couple of years there, brewing wine, which is a whole lot of fun. I recommend it to anybody who's got a little time and inclination. It's, you get the fruits and or vegetables or pretty much anything you can make wine out of. It's fucking pretty amazing. And then you just sort of add the yeast and mash it up, maybe boil it or whatever, then add the yeast and then put it in a big fucking jug and a little airlock and let it burp for a few months, and then you pour it in bottles and boom, and a few months down the line it's fucking ready to go. So make wine. It's really simple, really simple. Oh no, Sarah Brez, they took your pipe too, fucking Wisconsin motherfuckers. Oh no, you have a court date also? Motherfucker, you should just tell him you didn't know you thought you were still in Michigan. Try that defense. Fuckers. Tell him Vermin said you could do that. Just yeah. No, yeah. Hey, Adventurous Galaxy Gaming, good to see you. One Ick, how you doing? Oh, yes, Dan Kuliko, that's exactly what it means. Do I think John McAfee killed himself? I have no idea. It's possible. It's possible. He was like a troll like that. Maybe he thought that was pretty funny to say he wouldn't kill himself and killed himself. Anything for a joke, that guy, am I right? Oh, Euban, okay. No, send it on, well, I'll never find it. But how about Facebook? Probably not. You kids and your YouTube. Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey again. That would be pretty cool. Yes, we should talk about that. Maybe we could make it like some sort of boot car or something. And that would be fun. Be a fun extension of the meme. Fun note, back in 2019, 2020, I was actually a special guest MC at the Race of the Lemons, or the Le Mans, the Lemons, the race that they do. It's pretty funny, but it was up at a racetrack up in New Hampshire, and I got to actually MC an actual race of the Lemons. Dan Kuliko, I am available to sign my merch. Yes, memorabilia. I often copies of my book, iPony, Blueprint for a New America. If you've not read iPony, Blueprint for a New America, maybe you want to. Check it out. It's on the internet. It's a book. It's a book that I wrote. Natiographia. Can we add training programs, modules to our military so they have more social service training, nonviolent communication training, and healthcare training? I have a feeling that that would go badly for the military, but yes, of course, great ideas. Craig Harris, yes, replace election with demolition derbies. It's only right and fair. Ooh, Anthony Bradbury making the rum. Nice. I won't tell the ATF at all. Vinyl rundown. I'm not doing so much political podcasts, but I don't know. Send me a link on the Twitter or the YouTube. Or no, I don't check this fucking YouTube shit other than doing this. But if you can get me a link, I will give it some consideration. For sure. For sure. Bendy Straw, what's up, G? Not much. You? Dan Kuliko asking me if I buy that ball. I don't know what ball means, but 120, I'll guess the pipe. But I don't know how I could sign glass. I mean, I could try and etch it in, but I mean, it's not inconceivable. Not inconceivable, but it would have to be a side deal where you'd have to mail it to me and I'd have to mail it back or some shit like that. Oh, bowl. Okay. So I would say that. I guess theoretically you could laser do it, but I don't got a laser to do that. Theoretically, it's not implausible. It's not completely impossible. So I'll say maybe. Cool Drones, thanks for stopping in, man. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see, Banana Jones asking if I want to sponsor you and Jeffrey Ginn. I'm assuming you're talking about the car, and if it's an election year and I got a campaign thing going and people are sending me money and shit, maybe. UFO stuff, sure, why not? Bendy Straw, I don't have a strong opinion on it, but there's things that we don't know for sure. Dan Kuliko asking us if we're hip to the Leonard Peltier, and yes, I've been a supporter of Leonard for many, many years. He's been incarcerated for so many years that, like 30 years ago, when I first started getting involved in the activism, he was a major caused celeb. A lot of the people that I was involved with at the time were totally supportive of Leonard. Unfortunately, he's been rotting in jail ever since, like so many political prisoners. All right, smoke more weed. Smoke more weed, Vermin, smoke more weed. Who art better? A little smokestack there. Smoke coming out the boot, just like in real life, man. now we smoked out of the glass vermin pipe, which, as you know, is available at verminsupreme.com/shop. You can do that for sure and buy some stuff. If you need a cameo, my cameos are drying up. I used to make like $200 a week for the Vermin Supreme Institute. Now it's dropped down to maybe 90. I don't know. So tell all your friends that they should get a fucking cameo. Of course, I guess I don't have to worry about making them if I don't have them to do. But on the other hand, it's a little source of income for the Vermin Supreme Institute.com. And if you haven't checked out verminsupremeinstitute.com, you should. I don't think much new is there, but I know we're still doing stuff. I know Chris Rogers is still running a food pantry down in Dallas, Texas, out of his garage. And you too can also, if you have a garage and see the need to distribute food in your neighborhood, you can do that. And we will help tell you how and maybe even kick you down a little bit to get started. Because that's what Vermin Supreme Institute does. Makes money, gives away money. Well, a little bit here and there, but we do stuff. Fucking do stuff, man. Anyway, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. And you can get a personalized message from me, much more high energy than this particular broadcast. Ha ha ha. Because I'm bringing it. Because I'm bringing it then. And because you're paying for it. And so I bring it and make it very exciting. Unlike this very sedate time we have together. So I'd say it's time to also smoke out of just the tip. Whoa, you thought that was glass vermin, but where'd the rest of glass vermin go? Ha ha ha. Doesn't exist in just the tip. It's a little beautiful chillum, available for only $20 on verminsupreme.com/shop. Just the tip. A little boot chillum for just, casual use, I guess. So let's smoke out of that. Let's do that, man. Let's do that. Sorta works. Yeah, we'll have to work on that. That could be like a picture to sell the fucking thing, right? Oh, shit. All right. See, this is nice. I don't even feel like the need to apologize for running such a fucking low energy show. I'm okay with it. You're okay with it. So that's wonderful. Can't tell you how much I appreciate that fact that you are very cool with my low energy ramblings, I must say. Oh, I got that mosquito. Fuckers. Heavy mosquito presence this year. Lots of water, lots of rain. We've been getting so much fucking rain. One of the rainiest Julys on record it was, and tons of rain. So lots of mosquitoes. All right, let's see. Scroll back a little bit here. All right. Oh, Anthony, that's possible. We should consider that. We should consider you sending me a stack of the cards, and I could sign the stack of cards, and then that would be a value added little thing that would justify the price we ask, which is a fair price, I think, of course. Oh, Mariah Alexander. No, my cameos are $30. I'm sorry. Thanks for asking, and thanks for answering, Sarah. But since you got your cameo, I have upped my price by $5 whole. So $30, Mariah. And essentially you get 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 spit takes. Okay, gargle, spit, gargle, spit, gargle, spit. You get the pony race, you get the pony chase. You got me doing like, it's got a bunch of little bits in there. Each and every one is about 5 minutes long at least. If I'm singing happy birthday, that is another couple minutes. It's really funny. Somebody gave me this insanely negative review a few weeks ago, claiming that I just sent the same fucking video out to everybody. And that's sort of true, but it's not one pre-recorded video. I do the same bit over and over again because I think it's funny. I've developed it, and it makes sense. And so I do this 5-minute routine, if you will. And at one point, I add your personalized message in there. And it's totally worth it. And don't forget, it's not just 25. It's not the $30, but you can also tip me, so it can be as much as you like. There is that too. And all proceeds go to VerminSupremeInstitute.com, where we are a low-key, low-rent fucking type of not-for-profit, and we do things. Occasionally, we try and do good things. Like I say, infinite potential, like all my campaigns, and it does okay. It can be, we'll see how it goes. It's been in existence for about a year. We recently had our 1-year anniversary, and we do have a list of things that we've accomplished in that time. So it's successful, but maybe not as successful as some people like, because can't afford to pay people. You can't afford to pay people. You can't attract the top-notch knowledge. Well, we have top-notch talent, let me tell you, but not the kind that I don't even, whatever. Send us your money. Anyway, Patreon, if you want to be a patron, as they say, if you have like $5-10 to kick down a month, you could be a member of my Patreon patron crew, and I'd be forever indebted to you, I guess, or maybe not. Maybe I just take the money and run. We'll see. Suffice it to say that it'd be cool. We do Zooms. If you're a patron, we do Zooms. If you're a patron, I'll give you a phone call. If you're a patron, you get stickers, exclusive stickers, and other such merch. And sometimes we screen secret movies and hangouts and crap like that. I know you're asking yourself, Vermin, what could possibly be better than High Noon with Vermin Supreme, where we get to spend a solid hour with you every Saturday? And it is hard to top that, I must admit. However, it's a thing, right? Till I get my OnlyFans. I guess you just get a little. Oh, let me lower this here. There we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? That was fun. And, I might be a college speaking guy again in the near future. So if you go to college, know anybody who does, several $1,000s will get me to your campus. Haha. Spend those student debt dollars wisely. Also, what else is going on? August 24th, I will be in Alabama at the rally, unless the COVID gets too insane and I skip out on it. But I'll be singing a song with a backing band, and that will be a lot of fun. And Spike Cohen will be there, and it'll just be a wonderful time. Jonathan Reels will be there, and special guests. So if you're in Alabama or surrounding vicinities, August 24th, mark it on your calendar, and I'll be there. There's shit going on. There's shit coming up. I don't know. Go to the web pages, verminsupreme.com. Do we have a calendar? I don't even. So hard, because I'm not totally engaged with a lot of the things going on in Vermin world, because it doesn't require engagement. It sort of does itself, and there's beautiful people that are taking up beautiful parts of it, and if things don't get done, it doesn't really matter so much. I've been doing my thing for so long. It's like, well, what a great idea, let's do that. And if it doesn't happen, oh well, whatever. Let's have more great ideas. Let's have more good times together. Let's just hang out and smoke weed. Mutual aid. If you got a mutual aid project, we'd love to hear about it. Tell us about your mutual aid projects. Drop us a line. If you got things going on, let me know. Things will happen. If you got a great idea for Vermin World, if you want to form a little team to make something crazy happen and fly under the, if you got a mutual aid project you want to make happen and want to make it happen and pull it together under the banner of the Vermin Supreme Institute, yeah, sure, send us a proposal. We'll see what we can help you facilitate. We can do that. We can do that shit. We can do anything we want, right? Just fucking. And I see another hour has gone by. We got a few more minutes left before I can get the fuck out of here. So remember, glass Vermin pipes and the Just the Tip Chillum are available at verminsupreme.com/shop. Very beautiful. You need one. How can you live without one? I don't know, but if you please continue living with or without. I don't know. If you want to talk to me, give me a call. Whatever. Reach out to me. Whatever. There's other stuff. I gotta stretch my neck out a little bit. So thanks for tuning in. Let me read some last comments here. See what's going on. See if I missed anything. Dan Kulux, exactly. That's what I'm telling you. Fat Rider, IDK. Zale, 3658B. Yes. Dan Kuliko, yes. Never mind, I won't. Where's the joint? Tommy Yang, don't know. Artist Agape. That is true. Artist, low energy can be grounding. And why get your central nervous system all worked up? And I enjoy these broadcasts, and the Facebook Live ones are even better because I'm not even on the screen and not chattering all the time. I'm just showing you shit, and we're filming stuff and looking at water and stuff. So, I'm cool with that. And too many people are, their content has to be exciting. No, it doesn't. it can be boring. Shit. Well, Dan Kuliko, of the grant member related to the grants, whatever. I mean, you can't take too much pride in some sort of random thing that somebody way in the past in your family may have done. Although we normally do. I think it's normal to do so. But I mean, when you think right about it, it's like, because then maybe you have to accept. Yes, I'm really proud of that person who did that thing. But then you'd have to be ashamed of the other people who did not so great things. So I don't know. It's an interesting debate. I don't think a lot of people have a boner for Ulysses S. Grant, and I don't think they're tearing down his statues. I think the statues that are getting torn down are people who have done pretty nasty shit. But maybe there's things that we don't know about Ulysses S. Grant. Craig Harris, trading car. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mariah Alexander. That would be a commercial cameo, and they are $200. There's a different personal cameos are only $30, but for a commercially product type of promotional, $200 it would be. So I don't make the prices; they're just based on a formula of that many times my regular price. I don't fucking know. Maybe they're more than $200 now because I have my price to $30 on the other one. Check it out, or maybe we could work a side deal. Tell me more about your products. Drop me a note about what's in them. My wife's pretty particular, but It's it's not inconceivable that if it's send me the link and see if we do a trade or something. Maybe like that, or I could do a straight up commercial one, or I don't know, or a combination of the two. Let's say. So let me know about it. Mm. Craig Harris, when do I do Facebook things? It's totally unscheduled. Really, it's very random, and now it's about once a week. But I think it seems like Saturdays I've been doing a little thing, and then the rest is fully fucking random. It's if I'm driving down the street and say, oh, maybe I should pull over and break out the cell phone and do a Facebook live stream and show people this pretty water that I'm looking at. Things like that. So it's very, very random. However, yeah, it's random. All right, let's see. Yeah, Dan Kuliko, as far as the merchandise go, that would be like not a side deal, but you would have to buy the shit and then you'd have to mail it to me, and then I would sign it and mail it back, something like that. And then of course you'd have to stay on my ass to make sure I did, because sometimes I space out and put it on my shelf and don't get around to mailing it out for a long time. That's why I'm not involved in the wish fulfillment portion of my organization. Tit 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 to Buckethead Wendy. Buckethead, how are you? Oh, you can always watch it. You can always watch the reruns. But I'm glad you caught the tail end here. And everybody else, yeah. Take care. Keep the faith. Keep on doing good stuff. Don't give up hope. Know that there is optimism in the midst of dystopia and imminent fucking doom. Sure, planet going shit, but you still gotta plant trees. Still gotta love people. So reach out to your people, love your people. If you haven't loved any of your friends lately, told them you loved them, please tell them that you love them. Share the love, spread the love, take care of one another, and seriously reach out to all your relatives that you haven't talked to for a while. I say I haven't talked to my brother in years, but do the things that you should be doing. But don't feel guilty if you don't, because sometimes it's very hard to make that leap. I mean, it takes a certain level of commitment. It takes a certain you have to do it. You just can't want to do it. And if you want to do it and don't do it, then you're gonna feel bad about it. But if you can do it, man, just fucking do it, man. And a lot of pain and suffering in the world, and you can help alleviate that. You have the ability and capabilities to help other people feel better and be better and do better. Yes, sometimes it does seem rather hopeless and overwhelming, and like I would mention my stupid social media, start looking at the fucking scroll and the doom scrolling and all the shitty people with all the shitty takes. It's it's a drag. It's like it does, because there is that stupid ass motherfucking wolf that wants to in your head, that's telling the beautiful pony in your head that things are hopeless, man, nothing you can do. Fuck that shit. We can, you can, we can make the world a better place. Even if we're not long for it, even if the world's not going to be long for us, we can still make it a better place where we are. And with that, I'll say, have a very good day. Loving you. Feed your inner pony, for sure. Peace, people.
I love you people. You people are beautiful. Keep up the good work.
Have a great day. Take care. Let's see. Turn this fucking thing off right there. X marks the spot. Okay. Are you? Yes, I do want to stop streaming. Yes. Okay. Bye-bye.